Hello traders. In this video I will show you cTrader Power Toys. It is a workspace which I have created for myself to make my trading just more comfortable. And here we go. I'm starting from cTrader as it is when you first run it. I don't know how experienced you are, that's why I'm starting from the beginning. So first of all, I don't like this view, that's why I'm disabling this right and left panels to make charts more clear. This left panel I can hide here. Next important thing is this logo background. We can disable it here and save for all other charts. We can use this button indicators, custom, and find it, but I like this option. We can click space and write toys. Okay, okay. Next, what we need to do, we must take this timer and drag it a bit left. Something like this, and make bars as comfortable as you need. The next important thing is to set correct time zone. It is necessary for proper work of all tools. It must be white, not red. It is okay. And here it is. This whole buttons. It is one up, one workspace, and it is all. I don't need any indicators or something. All I need is here. And I will show you what all of this. First of all, you can see economic calendar, and here we can see timer. That something will happen, and also here is you can enable or disable. It will be voice reminder 15 minutes before each event, and here we can set it to show us only important events or middle, low, as you wish. And these buttons is to make whole cTrader bigger or smaller. You can click it to have quickly the best view for your monitor or for your screen. We have robot connected to this workspace. As you know, if we will run some robot here, it will lock our charts and we will not be able to change time frame or a refresh chart. That is why I have connected robot. Let's see how it works. we can click it and it is telling that, oh, robot is not connected. So it is asking us to go to cTrader Automat and run this robot. So let's go. We can click Automate. And the idea is to run this robot in a clear chart. I have template clear chart, and choose some instrument that you are never using, some exotic maybe. And run robot here. So robot will work as a background service and it will not lock our chart. We can still refresh it and so on. But now if we will click robot, it is working. So this panel is like a remote control for this robot. This robot is not as a robot. It doesn't do anything before we will ask him. So we can just run it and forget it. And also we can set up cTrader to auto restart cbots in cTrader startup. So we will not need to run it each time. We can just checkbox this and robot will start each time we start cTrader. So that's all. We just run it and forget it. And now we can not use this to calculate which volume we need to make entry. We can just simply write here which risk we want to enter our trades. For example, let's edit this. Let's write not 5 but 10% and click enter. That's all. Now we can click here and we can just drag our mouse where we need to put our stop loss, and this tool will calculate us which volume position will be opened. For example, let's put our stop loss here. Just click and that's all. We have position, our volume is calculated automatically, we have stop loss and we have take profit as here too. We can also edit this, and I have created 5 buttons to have 5 presets for just quick entries. And here is also quick buttons to close all positions or close just positions of this symbol. And also sometimes I'm using not stop loss but just position with the same volume. It is the same as stop loss. And these buttons, it's not only closing a position, it also removes orders. If you have many charts, to not leave chart with some orders, so just click this. It will close position and also deleting orders. And here we have progress. This is a tool to just track your stats during some period. Here is two progress bars because I think it's important to track your progress in short term and in long term. And for example, we can reset it anytime. For example, we can reset this bar each day and reset this progress each week or each month, whatever you wish. That is why here is two progress bars to track different periods of times. We can also just hide this, and we can also stop this robot remotely. We can click this and click stop robot. It will give a command to our robot to stop. So let's open some position. And as you can see, when you have some position, it automatically adds such scale. This scale, I can't live without it. I need to know, for example, uh, how much this distance will cost to me. I mean, from here to here we have some amount of money which we will get or we will lose. And this scale is adaptive. If you will make such move, it will rebuild itself. And about this scale, you can increase or decrease. How it will look like, it is also, you can click it for better view on your display. And also we can choose a type of this scale. As we can see, it is now in money, but we can turn it in percents. So we will see how much percents we will have at some distance. Loss or profit. Next button is grid. It is just like round numbers. We can set some step, for example 50 points or 25 or 10 or whatever we need. For example, let's take 10, and we have such button notify. We can enable this notification, and now we have such bounds low and high, and this bounds are exactly each 10 pips, and when price will go higher or lower 10 pips, we will have a notification about it. It is very simple, just when we need to watch some movie or to do some other work, not to staring at the charts, we can just enable these notifications. Let's enable one, just for example. Now we have step 1 pip. When price will go up or down at least 1 pip, we will know about it. Meanwhile, we can look here. When we have position, it is writing which volume we have and which how much money one pip costs. Because we can add some another position, for example, to sell. Now we have one buy and one sell, and here we have average. What exactly we have? If we will have 12k up and 6k down, we have 6k in average, and now pip costs 0.6. And this scale, it is calculating everything we have. So if we will have many positions, we will have also this point of break even and that amount which we are losing or getting. And this button, we can enable it. It is nice when we have many positions. For example, we have one position here, another position, let's say somewhere here, and if we will
price move lower.
Oh, and here is a signal. We can now disable it. And we have such inbox. It doesn't matter how many charts we will have. This inbox is the same for all charts. So we can use these notifications to just know what is happening at another charts that we are not looking at. So I have started to talk about this aggregated positions. We can click it. It will replace, as we can see, our position, and it just drawing such line. Now this line is not interesting because we have just only one position, but if we will have many positions, this tool will hide all our positions and give us only one line. It is average of all our buy and the same for sell. We can also click once more. We have mix. I mean we have both positions and this average line. Let's move next. Next, I'm planning to add a tool not only for market orders but also for limit orders, but it will be somewhere in the future. Now I'm showing you this workspace as it is. If you like it, you can have it. If you don't like it, just forget it. I'm planning to add many features about this robot, but I just need some support. And let's go next. About this inbox, we can have many different notifications here, and if we want, we can have these notifications not only here, but also in Telegram. We can just enable or disable whatever we need. And about Telegram, Telegram is such panel, so you just need Telegram bot token. I hope you know how to create a Telegram bot using bot fuzzer. If you don't know how to create Telegram bot, it is free, it is easy, it is in another video. Let's go to menu. Here we have several options. So I have this tool. This is Fibonacci retracement, which is drawing automatically, and it is like tracer because it is Fibonacci that is leaving its trace. Let me show you. Let's say here is start of months, or in our case it is week, and price is starting to move down. So if we will build Fibonacci, we will have here 50%, 38%, and so on. When price is moving further down, now we have 50 level here and 38 here. So this cloud is just a trace of Fibonacci during some period of time. I'm using this tool for myself, for my trading. If you have some another tool which you think is better for you, you can disable this Fibonacci tracer by just clicking here. And the same tool we have here, we can enable or disable. And the next, orders, voice, notify. You can disable or enable it.
I will let you know about take profit, stop loss and pending orders.
It means if you will close positions manually, you know about it, yes? But if you, let's say, have some order, and let's say this chart is hidden, you are working at another chart. When some order will be filled, or some stop loss or take profit will be reached, we will have notification about that. So this tool is just to have a voice notification and a message about our orders. Next, hourly beep is just beep, such sound. This sound is just reminding that our candle is closing in 5 minutes. I'm using this because let me show you for example. Let's say we have such a scenario as here. Euro is falling. Next we have strong candle up, and let's say here is Fibonacci level 38. Here is Fibonacci 50 level, and here is Fibonacci 61. And I think it is not so good idea to make entry while a candle is not closed, because this candle could be, for example, something like this. Yes, and we have 1 entry, 2 entry, 3 entry, and goodbye, stop loss. That's why I think it is better to wait while our candle will be closed and make entry just in this moment. If this candle is not too big. This candle is big, yes, it is biggest candle of this week.
Stop order filled.
Oh, as we can see, we have this stop order and we know about it. It is this function. And let's come back here. What I'm talking about, our close. I think if this candle is not so big, it is, as we can see, here is 76 level of correction, so it is okay. Trend is not broken. I mean, many guys will draw trend line something like here, and trend is look like broken, but I think it's not very wise, because I think it doesn't matter how big this candle is, because it is still within here. So current wick is not broken. I mean, it is still in control of sellers. All this is the control of sellers. That's why I think this is entry point, and exactly when this hour candle is closed. That's why I'm using this reminder hourly beep. Next function is keep PC awake.
Price move higher.
It is simple. It is just same as you are watching video, and then your computer will not go to sleep. Next, colors by cTrader Power Toys. I mean, if you don't like colors, for example, of these bars, blue and white, and you want to change it, you must disable this option, because each time chart is refreshing. Let me show you. Let's change some color. But if this option is enabled, if you will refresh chart, this workspace is controlling all colors and make it by default. Next, this button, you should not click it if you like white Windows theme. This button is changing everything. I mean, as you can see, this title bar of cTrader app is now the same color as all cTrader app. But by default, this title bar is white, or some color which is set by Windows settings. But if you will click this button, it will change Windows colors at the same colors as cTrader. So it will change Windows operating system to be more look like cTrader. So if you like dark colors, click it and you will have Windows dark theme and the same colors as cTrader platform. And here these fields are for, as you can see, to apply license key if it is a one-time payment, or it is for applying subscription key if you have subscription, or this is for partners accounts. Also, if we are working with Fibonacci, we may be interested in some levels. Let me show you. So let's create that workspace like I'm working. I'm working in with such scenario. I'm opening 4 charts of the same symbol. With different time period. One chart with month period. Oh, it is nice that we have catched this error. Sometimes when we using cTrader is giving us some, I don't know how to explain it, but indexes of these bars are kinda wrong, and it's hard to explain. Just a refresh chart to not have this error. I mean, only programmers will understand what I'm trying to say. That's why I will not say it. It will be very long. I have just created some tool that is checking if everything is okay, and if we will have this error, just refresh chart to have proper information. So let's look. Let's say we are interested in Fibonacci retracement, this 38% of correction. We can take this and drag it to some level, for example to 76, and click somewhere else. And that's all. Now we have signal right at this level. I mean, if price will come here, we will have a Telegram alert. And we can drag it to any level we need. It's like a magnet. It is now we have signal when price will be at monthly high level. These levels are, I have not created an alert for each level because each time I think we are interested in different levels. For example, if price is here, I am not interested in this level. Yes, I'm interested in some nearest levels, for example 23% of correction or 38. That's why we can set that level we are interested in. And if you want to delete this, we can just drag a bit left. It is an option to delete signals. And so I have started to talk about strategy. So one chart I have in monthly view. Monthly view, it is, I don't mean monthly candle, I mean monthly Fibonacci trace. Here is 1 month. Here is another month. So this buttons is to apply Fibonacci to some period. next chart week, next chart day, and last chart trading sessions. So for example, if we look at monthly chart, I'd say that I'm very sad because we have nothing to trade here, because entry points from monthly look was just here and here. And now it is just nonsense to trade here because we have missed this train. But if we want to quickly trade something, we can look what we have from weekly. From weekly we have also missed everything. This nonsense to trade now, because from weekly we had entries here, here, and all these levels of correction. So let's look at current day. At the daily chart we also have nothing to trade, I think, because entries was here when price showed us its direction, then it's corrected, and then it moves up. We can't know how far it will go up. The only thing we can calculate is this correction level after first move. That's why I'm not using any indicators, because each indicator is pretty nonsense. Because, for example, if we will use, I don't know, some moving average or something, it will show us some line from past, and it will not catch this correction level. I mean, if we have end of the day, we have 0 volumes here, and that's why there is no sense to use some indicators which are calculating previous period, because that's all. At this point we must forget about the past, because that's all. We have 0 volumes here, and 0 volumes, it means that next day we will have new scenario, new beginning. And that's why I'm applying Fibo just to beginning of something, beginning of the day, beginning of next trading session, for example. Let's look here. We have sessions. So for example, here is daily open, here is Asia session, and now we have Europe session just started. So we can look that in Asia session we had entry point here when price showed us its intentions, corrected, and now we have another session, and as we can see, another session is also having some beginning without direction, same as it was here. Kind of box when we don't know where price will go. But then we have out from this box and correction. And same here, we have some game. We do not know where price will go. It could go just down for here, for example. But as we can see, price is still strong. It's going up, now it's going down, and here we have some correction level, so we can try to enter here. It is risky, it is bad idea, because as I told before, we are already at the top. But we can, if we will enter here, I think we must put our stop loss just below low level of this session. Or if we have more room for I mean this entry is for very quick trade, for example, to catch just a small bounce from correction level, for example from 38 to 23 level. But if we are looking from a daily, we must hide our stop here below current day low. This level. That's why I'm talking that it is not good idea to trade now, because I think it is too far. Current day is already gave everything it could give us. But also we can try to catch correction maybe here. If price will be here, it's usually gives at least some bounce to this level. So we can place signal somewhere here or here. And here is the button compact. It is for that case, for example, if someone is working in such charts, to not have this, we can click compact. And now we have small overview of week, small overview of months, and here like walking area, like day, for example. And we can have several signals, months, week, day. But most cases I like just such view of one chart, one clear chart, and it is easy to click between them. And I hope you know what this means is when you are choosing one label, if you will change instrument, it will be changed in all charts. Oh, and here is a nice example at euro, what we had yesterday. Just simple example. This is daily open, move down, correction, entry, go, correction, entry, go. And here is common scenario that tells us that trading is not about trends. There is no trends in trading, because we all know that trading is one line and traders are just pulling price. That's why we need to take something and get out. Like here, we must entry, take, get out, because we will have such move for sure. And then we can have the same scenario. We can correction, entry, go, take. Then we have next day. Here is new day opened. We have move, correction, go, correction, go. Something like this. That's why I'm not looking for some big trends. I'm looking for short-term bounces, because such bounces are repeatable. I mean, we can repeat it each day, each week, each session. I mean something like this, when we have some move, correction, and next move. I'm not going to teach you something. So I am not a teacher. I am not some cool trader or something. It is just a tool I like. But also, I talked before that I need some support. That's why if there is someone who would like to talk with me about my experience, about what I'm thinking about trading, about this strategy I'm using, I am okay with that. I mean, we can talk via some Google Meet or something for much more details. So I think that's all for now. It is my first big video. I think I will make better videos in some time, but for now it is all I wanted to show you.